A husband appeared in court for the first time back in September, claiming he took too much cold medicine and woke up to find his wife stabbed to death. It might seem like a bizarre defense. Cold medicine causing someone to kill? But Matthew Phelps claimed that may have something to do with how his wife Lauren ended up with more than 100 stab wounds after they both went to sleep one night.
I have blood all over me and there's a bloody knife on the bed, and I think I did it. I took more medicine than I should have.
What medicine did you take?
I took Chlorsedan, cough and cold, because I know it can make you feel good, so a lot of times I can't sleep at night.
But Phelps may have something in common with other men who have stood trial for the murders of their wives, as he explains on his Tumblr page. Quote, "Ever since I was little, I've had some strong activity with my dreams, nightmares, night terrors, sleepwalking. It's a defense that has been used many times with various courtroom outcomes, all hinging on whether a jury will believe a defendant was unconscious during the act, therefore making it not criminal."
That was not truly me that did this crime. It was, physically it was me, mentally it wasn't.
In 1981, Steven Steinberg claimed he was sleepwalking when he stabbed his wife Ilana Singer Steinberg 26 times the night before their 15th anniversary. Steinberg originally told police 2 intruders broke into their Arizona home and held him down while they stabbed Ilana to death. After investigating and finding the murder weapon, police charged the husband with first-degree murder. That's when his attorneys made the claim he killed his wife while he was sleepwalking.
He wasn't sleepwalking. He had to walk 100 feet into the kitchen from the den, at least 100 feet, get the one knife that had, by the way, been freshly sharpened.
Authorities say they thought they had an open and shut case, believing the jury would see Steinberg's changing story as lies. But they couldn't have been more wrong.
He was able to convince 12 people that he was innocent of killing his wife by sleepwalking.
But another Arizona man did not have the same success at trial in 1999.
The husband just threw, I believe, the wife to the pool and looked like he pulled her underwater.
Scott Falater claimed he was sleepwalking when he stabbed his wife Yarmila 44 times and then held her underwater.
Well, obviously I feel I'm innocent.
Experts reportedly testified Falater had a history of sleepwalking, was under stress at work, and wasn't sleeping, which they said could trigger sleepwalking episodes. But after failing to convince a jury, a judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
I was kicking him, biting him, screaming, clawing, anything I could do.
Milwaukee, 2003. Aaron Cottrell was charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide after his wife, Deborah, says he attacked her in her sleep, running a knife across her throat and stabbing her several times.
I felt the knife across my throat, and when I looked down, all I saw was blood.
Aaron Cottrell's lawyers said he attacked Deborah in the middle of a bad dream under the influence of alcohol and cold medicine. He even testified at his trial saying he didn't remember the attack.
I've tried to imagine attacking Debbie in any way, and I just can't do it. It's so revolting to me to even think about, and I still can't.
But a jury didn't believe him. He was convicted and sentenced to up to 40 years in prison. In 2004, another man tried the dreaming defense.
She was beaten with fractures to her bones, bruises all over her body.
Stephen Reitz was convicted of first-degree murder for killing his girlfriend, Eva Marie Weinfertner, in a hotel room on Catalina Island. He reportedly admitted to using cocaine and drinking alcohol that night. And he claimed he was acting out a dream, which his lawyer used to defend him from the charges.
If someone's unconscious, asleep, or in some other state that doesn't know that he's intending to kill, that negates that, then he's not guilty.
After the jury delivered its guilty verdict, he was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison. It seems Matthew Phelps is the latest person who may have killed in his sleep. The pharmaceutical company Bayer, which makes the cold medicine he claims to have taken too much of, Coricidin, said, quote, "There is no evidence to suggest that Coricidin is associated with violent behavior. But a doctor tells Inside Edition if you take too much, it could have serious side effects."
Medicine does contain ingredients that could potentially cause delusions, hallucinations, agitation, euphoria, or even psychosis.
But as in other cases, experts testifying about the possibility of killing while asleep isn't always enough to convince a jury. Phelps' lawyer says his client has pled not guilty to the charges against him. This is Inside Edition in depth.